COVID-19 pandemic happened, and it's fairly affected the operations of the horticultural companies, not only in Kenya, but all over the world. Business was disrupted. So what Fides is doing is to highlight their businesses that are doing great things and which can be borrowed, which can be emulated by other businesses within the sector, not only in Kenya, but also within the region.
Fides Kenya is part of the Dümmen Orange group. Dümmen Orange is a breeder and cutting producer that operates worldwide. Here in Fides Kenya, we make pelargonium cuttings, osteo cuttings, asta cuttings, kalanchoe cuttings, so various range of cuttings which we ship locally, so to Kenyan customers, but a large part is for exports.
When we started getting information about COVID, that is even before COVID got into the country, we had already started preparing a plan, a COVID action plan. This is a requirement both of the Dümmen Orange organization for all our locations to be ready in case COVID came into the country or into our communities. So we had already started working on a plan.
The moment COVID raged in Europe, it was the middle of high season, so a lot of our customers in the end had to throw away orders. We were able to retain most of our staff. We only had to send staff on unpaid leave that were in hotspot areas or some crops that were at the end of the cycle. So I would say for us the impact remained quite modest. But as a larger sector, there was quite some impact on the economical damage. In the end, we're a production site, so cuttings need to be produced. It is not something you can do from the office. It's difficult to work from a distance. Some positions can work from a distance, so most of the senior staff moved out of the office and started working from home, which created space in the office, which helped us to space out the additional employees. Even rooms which we normally use for meetings, we transformed into offices to ensure people within the office keep enough distance.
Hii janga hatukuitarajia kama wafanyikazi kwa sababu ni janga mpya na tukuifikiria kitu kama hii inaweza kuwa miongoni mwetu. Kuna wenye wanga anaishi pande ya nje na kuna wenye walikuwa wanakaa hapa ndani. Kuna wenye wako na mboma zao pale nje. Sasa ikafika kati ya kwamba kampuni kwa sababu inajali maslahi yetu ikatuambia kwamba kama kuna mtu ambaye anakaa nje na anaona kwamba anaweza kaa kwanza akigojea the time ama ingie huku ndani, ilikuwa option.
These are temporary houses zenye tulijenga. Kuna za mbele na kuna nyuma pia.
We built temporary houses to make sure all the employees may come into the camp to avoid movement from outside. Second, tulijenga grocery. Hiyo grocery to make sure all the employees they go there and buy what they need. The third one ni tulijenga kinyozi to avoid movement na wafanyikazi kwa tunafanyia huko ndani. Tukajenga kinyozi. Tena tuliprovide wafanyikazi na vitanda na mattress. Sababu wengi walikuwa wanatoka nje, hawangeweza kubebana na mizigo yao yote.
We told the people not to panic. We produced several masks for employees. We gave each list several of them so that you can change. Today you use this one, tomorrow we have a shade of masks. So you find on Monday we have green, the following day we have light blue. We keep on changing like that so that we don't have that continuous reusage of the same piece. We also have a clinic in place. So all the cases, in case we told them, in case we shall have something else, we can refer you to a clinic for further management. However, so far so good. We have not encountered any higher temperature or the fever temperature that can raise an alarm.
There are people who had proceeded on their annual leaves, and when it was declared that some counties were on a lockdown, like Nairobi, so they did not travel back. So what happened, they continued with their annual leave until their last leave day, so they did not report back to work. That means they started their unpaid leaves. That is when we as a company, as employees on a higher tax bracket came in the relief that the government, the 5% the government gave us, we contributed, those who are willing, not everyone, those people who are willing. And basically it was to support other initiatives, that is maybe for people affected with COVID within Fides Kenya and the outside the upcountry and within the country. And those people benefited because we said like, yeah, they are our brothers and sisters, they are supposed to be here, but because of the pandemic, we cannot have them here and risk the entire organization because they are coming from high-risk areas. So what we need to do, we need to compensate them with maybe a reasonable amount so that at least when they are there, they are not losing their pay. The balance is maybe for the amount that we contributed went to the community.
We are all in this same boat together. And even as much as we are putting restrictions and rules, it applied even to us. When we said we could not go out, even us as managers, we were stayed within. We were with them. We were shopping together in the same grocery markets.
What can we do together with the employers, together with the unions, in order to find a sustainable solution to the cycles of pandemics? Today it is COVID. There might be a pandemic after COVID. How will we be able to react? We should not wait to get into a circumstance that we find ourselves now. If it is about diversification of their income streams, then we are asking ourselves, what can we do to prepare our workers and our companies for sustainability in terms of that diversifying the income streams for these workers? Can some of them be trained into other vocational skills? Can some of them venture into business? Can some of them venture into food production? Because the areas where they are located are also agriculturally well productive.